Welcome back, everybody. So, new series on Atomfall. So, a very British adventure. This is part 1. I have played it on stream, but we're going to do a new game for this and work through it. We're going to play as Survivor. Yep, we're happy with that. And we'll override our previous saves. Yep, more than happy with that as well. And we'll watch this all the way through.
The pride of Britain, nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? You don't know. Lying here in a sealed bunker inside the quarantine zone, and you don't know. Garbage, listen. I'll help you. Explain what I can. But I need your help in return, all right? You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card, or you'll never get in. There are people, God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rags. Stop the bleeding, please. Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil. Careless mistake. Was ambushed by one of those bloody thieves. Outlaws, they call themselves. Probably got Dr. Powell too. I think I was meant to break the quarantine. I wouldn't survive in there now. The plan is starting to feel unimportant. But I know that's wrong. What's the matter with me? I hate this. Please, a bandage. Please help me. Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance that something bad may happen to me. And you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now. It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive. I hope so. Be on your guard out there. Everything is a threat.
So we're going to play through the whole game in different parts. with a lack of talking, little comments here and there, but mainly just playing the game.
Now, no point in hiding, chum. I'm between you and the exit.
A little bit of a fight coming up.
You tagged me, but I tagged you a bloody sight worse. Show your face. Let's get it. Off with you, or you'll regret it.
Don't think about the going back outside the bloody radio is useless in the zone and fixing it with the death of you. Outlaws are sniffing around now. They might have spotted me on my last trip. I have to go one more time. I think the keycard is finally working, and I don't want to stay to forget where the damn place is before I can try it. I'll be back by morning. Stay inside. So we need more cloth. Going to search the area. All we're looking for is resources at the moment. The gun would be good. Now I know there's a gun in here. Like I said, I have had a playthrough, just a little bit. Sometimes that's pistol ammo, so it is a little bit random. There something on the windowsill. Oh, something I missed there. Take that. Go and see the first sort of person you speak to.
Hello, stranger.
Not seen you around this stretch before. How do? Where did you come from then? Blimey! You must have taken a knock on the noggin or something. Still, you're looking decent fettle now. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from, well, from the outside. You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember nought, can you? This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clagging here. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong. Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Now personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers. Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham has not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp, calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it, but I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that stayed might have done better out here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger. Easy now. I only heard the name. But I'd wager it's buried under these hills. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now I really should stop talking. Now personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long. Watch yourself around here, aye?
We're going to find Molly. First of all, let's go up here past the old tractor that I think should be a Massey or Fordson. It's got a snow plough on it. Barbed wire. How much ammo have we got? 2 shotgun rounds, not a lot. So we'll search that house up there. Then we'll push out there. Some sort of bunker up there that we need to look at. A wall keeping us in. Never a good sign, is it? Graph that now, can't we? Don't have a lot of space. A few guns. Axe is quite useful. Little bit of ammo, but not a lot. We can't carry a lot. Knife, always good. Down there. Have to search that, I think. Old bunker up here. Old British vehicle. Ah, body. Save our ammo for emergencies.
What was that? Bastard!
Another cave. Come back to that at a later date. Explosives. Explosives. Weapons. First aid. That looks good. We'll carry on collecting herbs where we can. I don't know what we're going to use them for yet, but... So each part will be about an hour long. This will be a playthrough till end X, so the whole game. And this will be a normal playthrough. And then we will do a kill everyone playthrough. Collectible. I'll climb that. Okay. We need to get... That gets us out of here. So that's where we need to go to, because we need to visit Molly. Let's have a look at the notes we've got so far. Shed in Slatten Dale. Near the rail yard. Where do you think the rail yard is? It might be worth searching. You up there? Yeah, that's what we came out of, wasn't it? Yeah. Somebody like me that likes exploring, this is a great exploring game. There seems to be some sort of patrol down there. Need to be careful.
You'll die here.
Don't have a lot of health. Tripwire. Do the right thing and save as we go along. I think we can use them for something. Just not sure what. This place needs clearing of outlaws at some point. Stealth game is the way to go. Going this way, I think this is where the metal detector is. That we certainly need. It's okay. I'm doing all right. See if we can get to Molly. Lot of enemy activity in this town. Train's over there. Some sort of mine up there.
a minute.
Some sort of patrol there we need to stay clear of. One-on-one, we can take one on. I'm not going to take on a group of them at the moment. Roll over there. Getting closer. Roll. Certainly near the trains, aren't we?
Hello. I don't know you, do I? Not seen you around here before. Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out village. It's safe. That is where you came from, the village. Well, course you're not one of them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you, and I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale. They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place. Riddle these hills like woodworm in an old sideboard. I might just know the location of one or two of them. Not that that kind of thing comes for free, you understand. You've met old Nat? He's a good soul, is Nat. Could talk the hind legs off a donkey. Well, any friend of his is a friend of mine. Oh, well, suppose it can't hurt to give you a little something for free. I heard some outlaws found a big door nearby, one they couldn't get open. Now, only the boffins would have built something like that. They said it was signed, the Interchange. It's inside a bunker that overlooks the quarry, if you've been over that way. Here, I'll mark it for you. Well, before everything were a mess, I used to be a tinker. Travelling round, fixing things for folk. Sharpening knives and scissors, selling pots and pans. Afterwards, couldn't get stuff off the markets to sell anymore. So I thought, Molly, my girl, you need to become a broker. That's what I do. I sort out deals. And I do it fairly. Reputation's about the only thing worth spit now. How's this sound? We do a bit of trading. And here's the thing. I get right gossipy when I'm trading. I bet you wouldn't mind hearing a bit of local gossip, would you? Make a trade, and maybe I'll throw in some information for free.
I believe she has a torch. Good. She has bandages. At some point we'll come and get the key off her. That cost. Shotgun ammo. Expensive. Not bad.
Oh, you got yourself a bargain, ain't ya? If out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. Oh, I feel some uncontrollable gossiping coming on. Pin back your luggles. You seen the wreck convoy nearby? Oh, that were a sight when it happened. Big bang, down came the bridge. All the lorries and that came tumbling down like Jack and Jill. Aye, I saw someone come away. They were a ways off, but I suppose it must have been one of the soldiers. They went towards the rail yard. Didn't see anyone else get away though. Poor sods. Outlaws reckon it were them from the woods. The druids, we call them. I didn't reckon they'd know their way round dynamite. Bridge was proper blown up. The druids were all over the place like flies after though, so maybe it's true. Just not heard of them taking on something so big before, that's all. Oh, the crazy folk in masks. They live in Casterfell Woods. If you've not met one yet, count yourself lucky. You need anything, Molly will be here.
You like Molly? Okay, so we've got a couple of bandages. We've still got 2 weapons. Found some new information by now. Interchange entrance rumoured. Convoy wreckage, so somewhere over near there's the train yard. But I don't think we're ready to go there. I need to go. When I come in here, we need to have better weapons. Or weapons. I think we should go to the village. Make contact. Get our health up as well.
Attention! Windham Village is under the authority of the quarantine protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the penal charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences. Well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
The law.
Here we go then. Citizens of Wyndham. The army is here to help and protect you.
I believe we need to make contact with the captain.
For the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Get a lot sorted out, mate.
The outlaws around here. We could get rid of them and take their supplies. 2 boards, 1 bullet.
Not sure about you.
Oh.
Addressing civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Village church. Oh, a phone box. Let's see if it plays a message. Oh. Nice cup of tea, I think.
Now, in normal times, I'm sure your local folklore and beliefs might all seem very quaint and harmless. But these are not normal times. This area is under martial law, and I will not tolerate your casual heresies. The next person we catch flouting this ban would be lucky if they just end up in internment. I would remind you that the protocol is here for a reason. It is here to be obeyed. Dismissed. Well.
Not sure I like the look
Good
of
day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. have you come from? If you've wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. Perhaps we can continue this little chat in the village hall. Very good. Follow me. You might have caught some of my speech. I'm afraid the villagers often require our rules to be drummed into. Most stay in line. Some find themselves inclined towards forbidden pagan practices. The sooner we stamp out such sentiments, the better.
Ah, the pub.
I must see in John Mills at
Perhaps
Pictures.
we should just build a
He's
huge
right,
still
Jimmy.
and drink ourselves to death. At least I'd die happy.
You're here. It's time we got down to brass tacks, wouldn't you say? I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know? You misunderstand me. I desire a way out, not to dig deeper. And as for the interchange, that is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot. Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Keep the peace, Civvy.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, he keeps an eye out for folk like you. A stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another stepping stone out of the zone, isn't it? Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer, if you fancy. Oh, you'd have to ask him that yourself. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy here in the shop, where I never have to look at the man. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did, anyhow. Oh, aye, and what a grand life it is here. Like a scenic stalag, this is. As some say it's like Hitler and his lot managed to invade after all. Me, I say the Germans would have made a much better job of it. Listen, a word to the wise, eh? I'm here today not because I've learned to get by with the soldiers, but in spite of them. The village needs to stick together. The protocol is a curse to be born, not somewhat to sympathize with.
Guns, grenades, first aid packs. Maybe. Weapons, so you got shotgun, rifle. Do that.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't. My, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
How much you charged for a loaf of bread? Ooh. Pasty. Might be able to get that. With our axe.
That's good. Fair trade. People come here to barter all the time. Might have new things for you if you call back now and again. Bye now.
We can make 2 items now. That's good. I'm not going to tell people that the captain sent me to spy on them. I'm not sure I'm going to work for the captain yet. He's up to no good.
Do as you're told, right?
And foul, or SLR, because it's British. Single shot. Suppose we should find somewhere to lie up and sleep for the night.
On this diet. Keep it civilized. No troublemakers. Wish the CO would just let me show him what I can do. We're getting nothing done here.
be useful to know at some point. And I'll see you in the next part, guys.